Clayton, I think congratulations in order. A third-place finish at the WAC Championships, and he didn't win it, but wow, what a performance by each and every swimmer.
Yeah, we were amazing, Brian. So, yeah, grinning ear to ear. Couldn't be more happy. Probably, if you want a snapshot of what the meet was like, the very first night, we had the same four guys in the 800 free relay as a year ago. And a year ago, I don't know, we were fifth or sixth or something. This year, we took it right down to the wire. Those same four guys were 10 seconds faster in an 800 relay than we were a year ago. And the whole weekend was like that. And, Doak and I were just giving each other high fives all weekend long as we watched one amazing swim after another. And, couldn't be more proud of the guys. You have Camden, returning to the title in the 400 IM, breaking a school record. You have James. James was in 3 races that all were just right down to the wire. I didn't win any of them, but he was in the thick of it in all 3, couple school records. We had 12 NCAA B cuts on the weekend, which is just outstanding. And, we were competitive across the board. Louis Bodie goes in as the top seed in the 200 back and gets a B cut and just, brought it right down to the wire and just got touched out. But so many podium finishes. It goes without saying, every swim virtually was the best time. So that was just expected. And then the guys just got better and better. The mile with Tyler and Tucker, of course, got B cuts, but also the guys right behind them, specifically Ralph, was outstanding. Ralph Fiskus in that 200 fly with Evan, Danny, and James in that. And then, just event after event. Joe Christ was amazing, leading off that first relay on Wednesday night in I think the number 3 time all time in the 200 free, and then just had a sensational 500 free as well. We were great. The breaststrokers were phenomenal. We had 3 B cuts in the 100 breast and another 3 in the 200 breast. So Bryden, Tanner, Tommy were outstanding. Anthony, even the guys who were exhibition guys, especially in the breaststroke, Cole Wilson and Mac Nuval just had tremendous meets. So, it was just, it was a wonderful week. We were thrilled with how things went, and, just couldn't be more proud of what the guys did through the season. And we saw it coming. I mean, we talked about it week after week that the guys were surprising, but as we've sat here over the years, my perspective is none of it matters other than what happens at the conference meet. And so, we were confident we were going to be good, but then to actually go out and do it, and to do it in such a resounding way. And, I talked to the guys before. I said, I don't think we have enough 50ers or internationals to win this meet. But let's be the team that people are talking about. Let's be the team that people take notice of. Because, in 2024, we were irrelevant. But let's be the team that people are talking about. And it's funny, it's either the practice day ahead, I was in the locker room, and there were some UNLV guys talking about, oh, did you see what that Air Force guy did in warm-up? And so anyway, I was just chuckling with the guys that, people knew we were there. We made a difference in the meet. We made an impact in the meet. And we were, we just need a little more of that star power, which we have a really good class coming in. So we look to be better moving forward. But the guys were phenomenal. Tommy Nagel as a senior going out with all best times, had, great drops in his breaststrokes from a year ago. He's number 2 all time in both our breaststrokes, but also his 200 IM. He had just a phenomenal swim in that to get onto our top 10 list, to score, to do all those things. So it was an incredible week.
I love your perspective. And speaking of that, like the younger swimmers now having seen that this is how we do it at Air Force and this is why we do it the way we do it? Do you feel like maybe some of the younger swimmers are like, oh, I see.
Yeah, yeah, and for sure. And what we had all year was a hunger and a knowledge that our previous performance the last couple of years wasn't indicative of where the program is. Okay, this is more indicative, and you know we will get better, and we will be right at the top competing, and so we have to stay hungry, and we have to remind ourselves, okay, that was great. Let's go for the next. Let's get better, and there's no reason. And again, Tommy's a great picture. He got better every single year he was here. His times kept dropping. Lots of other things on his plate besides just swimming, as we know, at the Air Force Academy. But he was undeterred. He was going to get faster. He determined that he was going to get faster. He was going to be incredibly successful regardless of any circumstance. And he went out and did it. And, that's what we hope for, and that's what we expect, and that's what we aim to keep doing.
Absolutely. NCAA B cuts, you get lots of them. So from here, where do you go?
Well, we're done for the season. So the season is over. Lots of NCAA B cuts. None of them will get picked up for the meet. We kind of know where everyone ranks and what it takes. So obviously some closer than others, but none will get picked up. But we're going to be thrilled for a week or two. We're going to get back in the weight room and start there. We're going to get back in the pool, and start working towards, working on technical things, working on things that will translate, to next year. And then, some meets either later in the spring or early summer.
That's awesome. Coach, congratulations to you and Doak and your entire team. Good job.
Thanks, Brian.